Hello everyone, today we are going to play the Breaking Point story mode of F125. Yes, and this is the sequel to Breaking Point 2 from the game in F123 2 years ago. And it shows the continuation of the story of Konnersport drivers Aiden Jackson and Callie Mayer. Now from what I've seen in the trailer, it looks like Konnersport are going to be like title contenders this season. And a lot of pressure is going to be piled onto them. Yeah, so it has been a while since I last released a video. It is because that I've been very busy with other life priorities, well, in terms of Singapore standards. But yeah, it's a very long story, but we're not going to waste our time on that. So we're going to jump right into Breaking Point right now.
Previously, in Breaking Point.
You know, the first time you see a car, your car, alongside Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, that's what it's all about.
Aiden, listen.
Between you and me, I don't think this team is right for me.
Callie Mayer becomes the first woman ever to win the F2 championship.
What about your dad? Has he called to congratulate you yet, Callie?
Nope. Next question.
Devon Butler now. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, Devon Butler spins. He's out.
It was his hearing.
Ouch.
He'd been keeping it from us.
Done.
I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. So if Devon, your son, can't drive, how about your daughter?
Callie Mayer becomes the first female driver of the modern era to participate in an F1 race. Here she comes, but there's contact between the two Konnersport drivers.
Aiden, are you alright? It's just another butler.
The two Konnersport teammates not exactly doing each other any favours this afternoon.
What is Aiden playing at? Thought he was too good for the team. He just had a bit of an attitude problem.
Enough! It has to stop. Understand?
I must take care of the business, Kelly. Who do you think will inherit it after I'm gone?
Well, Devon, obviously. I wanted you to fight for me. He never listened to me. He always listened to you.
You always like to leave all this behind, don't you?
Yeah, it's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
I didn't choose this, Casper.
I've had an entire season of you whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist.
Coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay.
Ooh.
You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies.
I'm sorry if I was ever.
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
You get your share of the points. Aiden's out! I heard.
Sure about this?
I'm sure about everything.
Is this a team order?
It's just not going to make up that much ground. It can't be done. Just cruise it in, Cal. Trust me, you watch her go.
And to the checker flag for one final time. That is some race from Callie Mayer.
What an incredible performance by her today. Konnersport sure will be very delighted with that one.
Alright, so that was an entire recap of the Breaking Point 2 story mode. So, in my opinions, it looks like in the last story mode, they crafted Aiden to act like an asshole. And also, Devon Butler's family has been introduced to us as well. And I gotta say, it's a lot of tension, drama, arguments, and self-centeredness, of course. But overall, I would say that it's an okay story mode for Breaking Point 2. But now, moving on to Breaking Point 3. Now, I don't remember if I mentioned this before. I've seen it in the trailer that Konnersport are like title contenders. So this could be really challenging. Now, in the prologue, fresh off the nail-biting finish to their 2023 campaign, Konnersport head into preseason testing in Bahrain as a clear underdog on the grid. However, the new team, under new management, has been hard at work, looking to prove their doubters wrong. Under new management? I wonder what does that mean? Like, has the team been sold? Did Andreo sold it to someone else? Well, the only other person I can think that Andreo sold the team to, well, was Davidoff. But let's see. Kinda looks like it. Ooh. Oh, I guess he did sold the team.
Well, here we are then, the final day of pre-season testing here in Bahrain.
It's been good, hasn't it, so far, Crofty? We've seen all the teams out there, putting in the miles, putting in the laps, and we come away from it still not knowing who's going to be the team to beat. It looks super competitive as always.
Now, you're not wrong, Ant. Red Bull and Ferrari have looked impressive, as expected, but it's Konnersport that have really been the talk of the paddock so far this week.
Okay, Aidan, we've got some great data over the past couple of days. We're all really happy, but let's make this a big, strong finish, yeah?
Yeah, copy.
Right, we've gone with a brand new setup on the car here, so just use this lap to get accustomed to the changes, and once you feel like you're happy enough with everything, you can come back to the pits at any time to end the session.
Okay, sounds good.
Great, I'll leave it up to you.
Alright, looks like for the first time ever, we're gonna play in the pre-season mode in the story mode. Well, actually, I didn't think that we can actually get to do this. We're playing in the pre-season. Now, the objective is to get accustomed to the car, but of course that is normal for all drivers
isn't
to
it
do
good to be back, Aidan? I've missed this.
Yeah, you know me. Just getting back into the swing of things.
He is indeed getting back to the swing of things, but also so am I, because I actually haven't played any F1 games for months due to other priorities as well. So I'm a little bit rusty. But that is definitely worth up for the challenge. Now, I'm sure you've also seen from my hands I'm playing with gloves because for some odd reason I get sweaty palms there. So for now, it feels a bit more comfortable to play with gloves. So I can focus more on the pace. Now, on to the long straight. And we are going to start.
Right, we'd like you to push it on this next lap, please, mate.
Can do.
Okay, so our engineer is asking us to push, and the time to beat is a 1:34.1. So let's make this count.
Okay, mate, let's have some feedback on the car, please. How's it feel?
Yep, sure thing. Car's feeling great.
Well, Aiden is correct though. The car is definitely feeling great though than last year's one. Ah, shit. Ah, wrong exit, wrong timing. Fuck. Ah, damn it, Albon, you messed up my lap. Ugh. For some reason, I still get purple. Purple. That's the target now. Actually, I do feel a bit better playing with gloves. Alright, a 1:31.
Excellent stuff, mate. We're seeing really positive data from that run, so just when you're done, bring it back into the pits.
Copy.
A 1:31.8. Well, it's a personal best in Sector 3 though, but I sure hope it is enough to stay in first. But of course, our pre-season testing is to test pretty much a lot of things, such as, you know, the times, the reliability, and also many other stuff.
Okay, Aidan, everything's looking good so far. Car's looking great, and so do you.
Yeah, this car is a rocket ship. You guys have made a beast right here.
Well, Aiden is correct. The team have indeed made a beast. Now, in order to continue the story mode, I need to return to the pits though. Which is exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, I'm gonna dive into the pits right now to end off the prologue.
I've already told Casper, let the car run a little wider out of turn 4. You can really extend the track there.
I don't know. We're already pretty close to track limits at that point.
Well, you're leaving time on the table, so just let it run a little wider. It's all good.
But you're not the one behind the wheel, Dev.
We might be pushing our luck with the steward, so we'll have to side with Callie on this one.
Ask Casper, he'll agree with me.
Yeah, they're here now. Just give me a second. Devon, just a man. So we look through the data, and if we adjust the ERS harvesting rate, we should see some improvement on those turns.
Told you.
Right, okay, settle down. Got someone who wants to speak to you all. Right, they're listening now. Davidoff.
Good. Well, so, as your new team owner, I thought it only right that I check up on my investments. And I'm glad I did. Casper's just filled me in on the lap times. I just wanted to say, well done. I'm impressed. But Red Bull's numbers are better, so there's still room for improvement.
Well, now we know what we're up against. I'm sure me and
Callie,
Aiden could...
don't have time to chat. All I wanted to say is that I'm expecting great things from our drivers this season. We all are. Just don't let yourselves down.
And no worries, Dad. We're all over it.
Good man. I'll fly out to Bahrain as soon as I can. Ciao.
Well, he's right, you know. With times like these, we could be real contenders this season.
So from what Casper said, with times like that, it can be real contenders this season as we head into the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, several races into the 2024 season. While still early, Konnersport have had an encouraging start to the 2024 season. A series of impressive performances has surprised fans, pundits, and other teams on the grid alike. Yeah, this could be really, really, really interesting. Now, let's see how the story goes and where we go from here.
We had an incredible start to the 24 season. Better than any of us could have imagined.
And do you think any of that was down to Davidoff Butler buying the team?
Undoubtedly. I mean, Davidoff had a way of pushing people's buttons to motivate them, as he would call it. Besides, both his kids were at Konnersport, so if there were any disagreements, which there were, he could be very...
persuasive. He would always get what he wanted. Why do you think I sold the team to him at the end of 2023?
Okay, that kind of freaks me out a little bit, but it could be a really interesting clip.
Hey boss, got a couple of minutes?
Alright, looks like we got ourselves an advertising campaign stuff. Now, Davidoff has arranged for a luxury brand watch, Eichenberger, I'm not sure how to read this though, to run an advertising campaign featuring Devon, Callie, and himself to promote their new product line. Now, Eichenberger have been in contact asking when it might be possible to arrange the filming. Currently, it would have to replace a pre-scheduled meeting about simulator data. How do you want to deal with this request? Now, as team principal, the main priority should always be on the team and the drivers. So, if I am team principal, I'm saying that even though this advertising can give us like a good press, I think I will have to delay it. Now, in the business world, it's always like, well, difficult to make the decisions, even though it is the correct one. So I'm going to delay it. Alright. Yep, so all the same logos are there. The performance in purple, the reputation in orange, and also followed by the news, social, and email are back as well. Now, Jackson and Mayer against the odds. I wonder who is that? It's the boss man. Let's see what he has to say. I mean, here.
Davidoff.
Casper, how's everything shaping up?
Pretty good. We're just about to go over the data from FP3. I want to encourage Callie to adjust the brake balance. She's still locking up coming out of turn 7. And as for Aiden,
Good. Casper, listen, we need another strong shank at him.
Of course.
Getting a great result in Ferrari homeland would show that we're serious about making the top 3.
And we are, as you know. We delivered a good car this year, so don't
But there's always a better car around the corner. Stay hungry, Casper. Also, I understand my old friend Ernst has been in touch about a shoot with some watches.
Oh, Eichenberger. Yeah. But, you know, I can't allow it at this time. I mean, we're under a lot of...
No. Ernst is an old Cambridge chum of mine. It's important to me. It simply must happen. I don't want to go into why this, why that. Just do it.
Okay, I'll get it arranged.
Good man. Thank you. Now I've got some other calls to make. Talk later. Keep the pressure on.
Well, Davidoff is correct. You must always, the team principle must always stay hungry. Otherwise, the other teams will just catch up and overtake us. But also, but of course, when it comes to business terms, Davidoff, well, of course, he's a businessman and a CEO. Well, he sounds a little bit off though. It's like he really wants to get that brand advertised as soon as possible. But I wonder what is he hiding? That's the question. Okay, the socials. Yes, everything is back. I've seen a few familiar names though, like Natalie Pinkham, Tiamat Marduk, aka Ben Daly, and also Arva. Yes, I've seen their YouTube channels, and ooh, they're really good at making F1 content. Hopefully can meet them someday, but yeah, if only it were possible. Alright, the emails. I mean, no surprises there. Nothing has changed much for this. Okay. Oh, Devin wants to call Casper for something. Okay, and all this. Alright, let's go to the race. Now, another thing that I noticed in Breaking Point 3, you can actually choose the driver to race for that specific chapter. Now, this only happens to a few chapters, not all the chapters. I guess the development team really has gone all out on this. Yep, as you can see here, we can select the driver between Callie Mayer or Aiden Jackson. Now personally, I'm actually a huge Aiden Jackson fan myself, but today, I want to play as Callie Mayer to see how the story progresses. Now, if you choose Callie Mayer or Aiden Jackson, the dialogue and the cutscenes will be different, of course. Well, some difference. But anyways, let's play as Callie Mayer in this chapter. Yes. Now, mid-race in the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, with the race in full swing, Callie Mayer sets her sights firmly on challenging the race leaders. Well, I heard that Konnersport are challenging Red Bull for the titles. I mean, no surprises there. In 2023, they were an unstoppable force. Well, until Singapore, where Carlos Sainz won for Ferrari. And in 2024, they kind of dropped off the pace a bit. But Max still won the driver's title. But they lost the championship, the Constructors' Championship, to Ferrari and McLaren. Well, anyways, enough of that. Let's get into it.
What a terrific battle this is. Down the main straight at Imola. Konnersport against Red Bull. Verstappen against Mayer. And there's contact. Into the gravel goes Mayer. Verstappen races on.
It was always going to be close going into that corner. Tough to go around the outside. Verstappen was so hard though, so aggressive, as we often see.
Everything okay, Callie?
Where was I supposed to go there?
I know. We'll talk about it later. Right now, let's get your head down because it looks like you've escaped unscathed.
Copy, I'm on it.
Walao, this Max is being Max, you know. He really was aggressive being a T-by. Now, but anyways, our main objective is to finish on the podium and also get to 5th before lap 14. And we're now right on the gearbox of Carlos Sainz. Okay, I really have to focus right here though. This is going to be really tricky. Oh, can we get Carlos Sainz? And oh, we go onto the grass. Carlos didn't give me enough space there. But I send it down the inside, and I've got him. Now, Max Verstappen, our main rival, is next. That asshole pushed us off. Now, I'm gonna pay him back. Slipstreaming the Red Bull, and oh, what the fuck, Logan Sargent! Shit.
Easy work at that target. Let's try and keep that going right through to the end of the race.
Holy shit, that was really close. I risked the move and sandwiching in between Max and Logan. Oof. But we did it. Now, I can fully focus on getting that objective, and that is Aiden Jackson, who is in P3. This is going to be a tough one. So I really must stay focused right here to catch up to the McLaren, and followed by my teammate Aiden Jackson.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
Closing in on the McLaren. But can I get... Oh, shit. Okay, there's a bit of contact there. Had to go a little bit off track. Oof. Hopefully not too much damage though. Right, we got Piastri. Ooh, before we even got to the finish line. It's amazing. And now I'm going to take the podium away from Aiden Jackson. Goes to the right. I go to the left. And... ho! I'm on the podium. Oh, Perez is 3 seconds ahead. Can I get him though? This will be really amazing if I can get him. And Leclerc is in the lead though. I mean, if Leclerc wins here, then the Tifosi will be really happy here. But I'm going to spoil their surprise today and take that victory. They just got past Leclerc just got past the back marker. I think that's Valtteri Bottas. But my main for now, my main priority is Checo. Save a bit of ERS here. I mean, use a bit of ERS here. Why I say save? Ooh, I'm in this DRS. I'm gonna get him. Ah, shit. I think I was still 1 second behind Perez. I was still over 1 second behind Perez and therefore couldn't get the DRS. Oh, sorry, that was Joe. Oh, it was Joe that Leclerc just passed. And now Perez and myself have passed Joe. Ooh. I'm gonna try and sneak one down the inside, but ugh. A little too far back though to overtake the Red Bull. Oh, but I'm a little closer to the Mexican. But can I make a move before the upcoming turn? Perez goes to the left. Ooh, I go to the right. And I've got him. What the heck? I've got him? Holy shit. Okay, and with only like 3 laps to go, I can now challenge Leclerc. I mean, yeah. Leclerc has been my favorite driver ever since Ferrari started fighting back in 2022. But today, I'm gonna like ruin his mood though by trying to overtake him and win in Emilia-Romagna, in Imola. Not easy though, but can I do it? Gonna play it safe here like how Lewis Hamilton does, but there's no incidents. Oh, I'm on the gearbox of Charles Leclerc. I go to the left.
You're catching the car ahead by a couple of seconds a lap now. Really good. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.8 seconds.
While my engineer is talking, We have nearly got past Charles Leclerc. But we're side by side though. And I've got him. I've got Charles Leclerc on lap 15 out of 16. I have got him. Now Callie Mayer is leading the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Wow. But the battle's not over yet though, because now Charles Leclerc is dropping back. Oh my goodness. This is a little bit embarrassing for the Tifosi here in Imola. So we're on the final lap and we're in the final sector right now. I only have a few more corners to go and then I can take the victory here in Imola. It has been a bit of a close battle though. Verstappen pushing us out into the gravel. We managed to overtake him in revenge. And Callie Mayer will win in Imola!
Oh, you worked hard for that one. Congratulations. Well done.
Woo! Yes!
Ooh, what a race.
Gotta say, it's been another good day for Konnersport today. A string of positive performances recently has seen them establish themselves well and truly ahead of the midfield.
Yeah, they're in the top 3 now, Crofty. A great season so far, and I've been really impressed with both Mayer and Jackson.
I don't think you're the only one there, Ants. We'll be watching their season with interest. Well, Konnersport are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
It's great to see Callie Mayer winning the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix in front of Ferrari fans. Well, they're not going to be too happy about it. Yeah, they know she's going to get boos. But that's just how the sport is lah. No harm done anyway. As Konnersport celebrates with more champagne. A great start to the chapter and to the story mode.
Callie, quite a fierce battle with Max out there today. How did you find going up against him in a situation like that?
Okay, so in this game, it looks like now we're gonna get a face-to-face interview. Ooh, it's a new feature that's been featured. And I gotta say, I like it. But for me, I am actually, for this answer, I'm gonna say it's not about Max.
Oh, it's not about Max. I don't care who I'm up against out there. I've got to back myself regardless of who's next to me on the track. And yeah, Max is the world champion, but I know I can take on anyone on the grid. I had a little setback out there, so it's a great feeling to come back from that and get a great result. You're now 3rd in the Constructors. That's the best performance we've ever seen from Konnersport. So what do you put it down to?
Now, I cannot choose the drivers because it's locked there, because I'm not level 3 for performance. So I'm going to go with either Casper or the team. I'm going to say it's the team. Be a bit more noble.
Yeah, I attribute it to the team as a whole. Everyone talks about the drivers, but it's really good to remember that we're all in this together. The engineers, the mechanics, strategists, every single person at Konnersport is giving it their all, working harder than ever, and I think the results are starting to show that. So do you feel like you're sending a message to the rest of the grid with these kinds of results?
I mean, of course, the media likes to feed off stuff, so I'm just gonna be very careful here.
No, I've got absolutely no interest in sending a message. I care about working hard, bringing in the points, keeping the team competitive, and delivering the kinds of results I know I'm capable of. I'm here to race, and that's all there is to it. Other people might interpret that as like sending a message, but honestly, that couldn't be farther from my mind.
Well, thank you for chatting with us. Great to have your time.
Okay, so that was a little different. That was a little different for the interviews. But I say it again, super impressive. Now, post-race in Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix, a racing incident between herself and Verstappen aside, Callie Mayer puts in a fantastic performance in Imola and managing to salvage the race for another impressive finish for Konnersport. In this case, it's P1, baby. P1. Let's see where it goes from here.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes.
Evan.
Hey, Dad. Just congratulating the guys on a job well done.
There was no time for that. We all did well. How preparations coming on for Monaco?
Yeah, I'm sure everything's in hand.
Listen, Bevan, we don't have time to rest on our laurels. I want the race data analysed and full diagnostic reports on Casper's desk before we begin packing down. Listen, you've dropped the ball on this one. You cannot take your foot off the gas, not when Konnersport is this close to success. I expect you to take charge. Show the team what a leader is.
Yeah, well, it's a bit difficult, that, Dad. I'm team liaison. Basically, I pass notes between departments. Not exactly leadership material, is it?
Devon, you have got to focus on the bigger picture. Casper.
Davidoff. Devin, can you give us a minute? Just need to talk to your father.
Yeah, sure thing, boss. I'll just go and liaise, yeah?
Davidoff, why so full on?
Just trying to motivate him, is all. He needs to stay focused.
Yeah, I'm talking about the team. They've just had a fantastic result and you're... Just give them some space to simmer down, to celebrate.
Of course. You're right. But we cannot lose momentum now, Casper. Everything must be in its place.
What are you planning?
What do you mean?
I've seen that face before. I mean, whatever it is, just keep me informed. I don't want any nasty surprises.
I'm just looking out for my family, that's all.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, seriously, I'm beginning to suspect that Davidoff is really hiding something, you know? Like, he sounds a bit quiet. Usually a businessman would be like, and all that. But he seems a bit, like, calm. A bit too calm. Or unless, something is actually happening that, Davidoff has to focus on. Who's calling? Oh, the boss man.
Hi.
Callie, sorry to miss the debrief. What a race.
Yeah, thanks.
Listen, let me take you out for dinner to congratulate you.
What? One of you and Aiden's little soirees? No, thank you.
Don't be like that, California. You're always welcome. I always invite you and you always say no.
You invited me once in Monaco when I found out you were going without me.
That was just a misunderstanding.
In fact, I think it was Aiden who invited me.
I'm not getting into this. Look, are you coming or not?
Dad, I'm sure you mean well, but the last time we tolerated each other long enough to eat a meal, you spent the whole evening telling me to sit up straight. I could do without the stress. I just want to relax. I just want to enjoy my evening without feeling you're judging me all night.
Fine. I'm sure you'll have a perfectly good time on your own.
Okay, it seems that the relationship between Callie Mayer and her father is still have a lot of bumps. But of course, after... Who's that? Oh, Callie's mum.
Mum. She answers. I finally got through. Congratulations, Cal. What a race that was.
Yeah, thanks. You'll never guess. Dad invited me to dinner to congratulate me.
Well, I'm sure that'll be fun.
Yeah, I politely declined.
Oh, and I'm sure that didn't annoy him at all.
Everything I do annoys him.
Oh, just ignore him, Cal. He's an old man trying to clear his guilty conscience.
Hard to ignore him. I work for him now.
Oh, that's true, but you just do you. You don't owe him anything.
Thanks, Mum. I should go.
Absolutely. Congrats again. Bye.
It sure feels great to hear a friendly voice on the phone call. Of course, ever since Davidoff and Evelyn have divorced, their relationships is kind of not so steady. But of course, now that with Callie working for him, well, she doesn't really have much choice, to be honest. And Evelyn says just to ignore him, well, for her personal things. Alright. Now, of course, social media being social media. I mean, Verstappen's being aggressive as usual. He forced another driver off the track. He should get a penalty for that. Email, schedules. He's seeing you in here in the loop. And Devin Butler, her own brother, says, not bad. Not bad. It was great, you know. It was P1, Devin. P1. Right. Let's go to the next chapter. Okay, chapter 2. We're here in the Austrian Grand Prix. Mid-race. And... as the paddock heads to the sorry, I don't know how to read that word. Styrian Mountains for the Austrian Grand Prix, both Jackson and Mayer are hoping to maintain the team's momentum deeper into the season. Yeah, meaning that they can continue to perform. Excuse me. They can continue their performance from what they have done in previous races. Let's see how this pans out.
Excellent start, Aiden. Now's our time to push. Come on.
Copy that.
Okay, looks like our objective is to overtake Norris before lap 13. But where is Norris? That's the question. He's in P1? Okay, it looks like we have to get P1 before lap 13. We're right now on the back of Carlos Sainz. Okay, I dipped the tire a bit into the grass there, but that's not going to stop me. Okay, Carlos, side by side with Carlos on the main straight. Ooh, and I got past the Ferrari. Now, my next guy is, his teammate, Charles Leclerc. He's battling Russell for 3rd place. Oh, but I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. Oh, Leclerc's on the softs. I'm not sure how long that will last though. That's the thing. I mean, definitely the mediums will last longer. Whoa, that was close. Charles Leclerc really got slowed down there by George Russell. I overtook him with DRS, but can I get Russell before heading into this turn? Dive down the inside of the Mercedes. And, ooh, I think I went a bit too deep there. Well, Russell side by side with me. But I got him. I got him. Now my next man. Verstappen. Verstappen, it's payback time. Again. He's just going past the back marker.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Yep, as I was about to say that. Okay, there's the back marker of Valtteri Bottas. I think I can use the DRS to, well, lap him. Oi, Valtteri, what the fuck are you doing? Now you delayed my chance with Max. And Norris is up ahead too. Okay, Max has no DRS, but I do. I was close to him. Now I'm in front of him. And Norris just lapped Ricardo. But Ricardo's not my priority. Norris is. You know, it's sad, you know, that Ricardo has left mid-season after 2024. Honestly, I like to see him back in the racing car someday. But anyways, we're on lap 10 now, and I'm closing up to Mr. Lando Norris. Looks like I can get him before lap 13. And looks like I am. Full DRS zone, and whoa! Dart to the right. I brake. I use the inside line of turn 1. Oh, and I got Norris. Full cutscene time.
Some brilliant laps out there at the Red Bull Ring today, especially from our race leader, Aiden Jackson.
And his teammate, Mayo's making up ground out there as we speak.
An impressive overtake on the cards. Is it? Is it? Yes, it is! Mayer moves place closer to her teammate in first.
Are we switching drivers? We are!
Aiden's in first?
Copy that. Aiden is in first.
Can I catch him?
Let's go and find out, mate. Come on.
I can catch him.
Oh, looks like Callie's determined to catch up to Aiden Jackson. And we're back from where we are when we played as Aiden Jackson. Now we're playing as Callie Mayer. From 7th, we must go into
Gap of
first.
8 seconds separates you.
Okay, Carlos Sainz is ducked out of the way. What's going on? It seems that the AI is quite slow. Walao. But now, I can see George Russell. He has the DRS on Leclerc. But can he get it into turn 2? Or is it turn 3? Sorry, I didn't really pay much attention to the number of turns. I only just want to focus on the race itself, not the turns. As I got past George Russell.
Okay,
Ooh.
mate, you're 4 places down on Aiden. The gap is 7 seconds.
Yep, I'm 4 places down. And Charles Leclerc looks like he might be struggling on the softs though. I go to the outside. I gave him a little room. Ooh, a clean
And
overtake.
gap to the car in front, 2.2 seconds.
That is Max Verstappen. He just got past Valtteri Bottas, a lap Sauber.
A 6-second gap separates you.
So Aiden is 6 seconds ahead of me. I must really make up for that.
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
Excuse me, Daniel Ricciardo, you're not my race. Oh shit, I forgot DRS. Come on.
The gap's 5 seconds now.
Oh, but can I get Max out without DRS? I dive bomb down the inside of the world champion. Give him a little bit of room. And oh, I got him. I'm in 3rd place. The next guy is Lando Norris. And there he is up ahead.
Okay, Aiden's a couple of places up on you. There are 4 seconds between you.
Yep, I can see that. 4 seconds. And yep, I still have a bit of time to catch him. But for now, my priority is Lando Norris. And there he is. Oh, I'm closing up. 0.9 seconds, 0.9
the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep it up.
The gap is now 0.5
3
seconds.
separate you.
But can I get Norris with DRS? Ooh, dive down the inside of. Oh my! Oh shit! I went off track. I collided with Lando Norris. Yep, but I don't know whether I should give the place back though. But my team says don't. Lando will be fuming on the radio that I went off. That he says that I overtook off the track. But that's not the case though, because he crashed right into me.
The gap's 3 seconds.
But anyways, with Lando out of the picture, my focus now is on my teammate, Aiden Jackson. And there he is right now.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Aiden is directly ahead of you now.
Yep, and I'm dropping Norris Verstappen. As the 2 Konnersport is currently a 1-2, they can get a big haul of points. 43 points if I calculated correctly. Well, make that 44 lah, because in 2024 there's still the fastest lap point. But this year in 2025 they removed it. So the maximum of 44 points is what they can earn.
Okay, the gap is less than a second.
It is indeed less than a second. I'm 0.6 seconds behind Aiden Jackson. He's really not giving this one up though. With equal machinery, it could be anyone's game. Okay, dipped the wheel into the grass there. I'm saving up my ERS.
Okay, the gap is less than a second.
JRS. Aiden Jackson defends to the right. I go to the left. I gave him a little room. And that was a really smooth overtake on my teammate. And on lap 16, I am going to lead the Austrian Grand Prix. And I forgot to turn on DRS again. Yep, it's a little bit difficult to commentate and race at the same time though. I wonder how the others do it. That's the question. But anyways, I'm pulling out a big gap on Aiden Jackson. And it looks like it doesn't seem that he's really catching up though. But I really hope he does. We're on the final lap of the Austrian Grand Prix, and Callie Mayer has definitely dropped Aiden Jackson. You see, the gap is now 6.2 seconds. There's no way for him to catch up right now. Callie Mayer has to now... Whoa! Be careful not to get stuck in the gravel there. And as you head towards 9 and 10. Because for Callie Mayer, 2 chapters in a row, she is going to win a Grand Prix. And she's really going to celebrate this one today. A P1 in Austria.
Yes!
Ooh, after a tough battle, Callie Mayer wins in Austria.
In a league of their own today, and what a day for Konnersport.
It really is, Crofty. There'll be people out there wondering when was this team going to slip up, but so far they haven't. It's been a great performance from both of their drivers.
And that performance puts them in second place in the Constructors' Championship within striking distance of Red Bull. Can they top the table? Well, with performances like that, I'd say they could. After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst that Konnersport team. And they certainly deserve it.
A 1-2 for Konnersport. Callie Mayer and Aiden Jackson. A great result for the team. And I think it was 44 points. I think I got the fastest lap as well. I didn't really pay attention. But what a great result. Ooh, 3 Brits on the podium. I mean, this is really a streak, eh? 3 British people on the podium. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen it before in real life, eh? But I've seen it in the game, and I was like, holy shit, that really happened, eh? Alright, it's interview time with Callie Mayer again.
Callie, congratulations on first place today. How do you feel?
I'm gonna say I'm growing, or the level 3 one, growing in confidence.
Thanks, I feel good. I'm feeling more and more confident with each race, and I felt in control from start to finish out there today. And this is exactly where we want to be, not just fighting for the podium, but fighting for the outright win. It just proves to me that I can be out there beating the best, and it proves to the team we've got what it takes to compete at the highest levels of the sport.
You had to go through your teammate to secure victory today. So come on, what was it like taking on Aiden out there?
This is a bit tricky though.
Well, Aiden and I are good friends off the track these days, and I'm always aware when it's him out there. I'm never going to be too aggressive with Aiden in a situation like that, just in case I hurt the team's chances. So I'd honestly rather it was Max or Sergio, but, you know, you've got to push regardless of who's in front of you.
Well, today has moved Konnersport up to second in the table for the first time ever. But can you sustain this level throughout the rest of the season?
Yeah. We're not just going to sustain this level. The goal is to improve it. We've worked too hard to get here just to let it slip now. We're not going to reach second place and be content. We've got to capitalise on this momentum and keep pushing and aim for the top. And honestly, I think days like today show that we've got what it takes to get there.
That's great. Thank you.
Alright, so as for myself, I'm quite a modest person myself, so that's why I chose a modest answer. But, see, a dominant performance from Konnersport at the Red Bull Ring has served to silence any remaining doubters regarding the team's current place amongst the Formula One's elite. But with the target now firmly placed on their backs, how will the team respond? That's a question as the series progresses. What will the media get? What will the fans get? What will pretty much everyone get? Who knows?
Thank you for staying behind. Konnersport's flying this season, flying. We're one place behind Red Bull. But it's a long season. I won't be around for a race or two. I have a bit of business I can't avoid. So I thought we'd get together and make sure that you understand what I expect from you in my absence.
Well, you said it yourself. We're flying, right? So we just keep doing what we're doing.
No.
Oh.
Look, if we're to catch Red Bull, take Konnersport to the next level, each of you is going to have to step it up. Devon, you need to take charge more. You're a butler, a man of action. You need to start acting like one.
What's Casper said about that?
Callie, in my absence, follow Devon's lead. No arguments.
Finally.
Casper will be calling the shots, as usual. But Devon speaks for me. Is that clear?
Sure. No problem.
So, when we reach the top of the table, Konnersport will no longer be the hunter, but the hunted, and every team will be gunning for you. So, Aiden, if there are any disagreements anywhere in the team, don't be afraid to step in. Casper is going to be coming under increasing stress over the next few races. I need to make sure there's someone there with a cool head, able to smooth things over. And to keep half an eye on these two. Now, does everyone understand what I want them to do? Have I made myself clear?
Crystal.
Of course.
Sure.
Good. I think we're done here. Remember what I said? You can close the door on your way out.
Okay, yeah, so sorry about that earlier. Someone was at my room door and I had to answer it. And also, as for Davidoff Butler, yeah, he, so far, at the beginning of this story, he has been shrouded in mystery though. It's like he wants his son to take charge of the Konnersport team, or maybe his company. But still, I do have a funny feeling that Davidoff is hiding something from everyone. But I'm not really but we're not sure what it is. But I'm sure we will find out once the story progresses. But I'm just gonna make a prediction. Davidoff sounds like he's a little sick, like he's ill. Actually, I just hope that it's not terminal. You know? Otherwise, it'll be a complete disaster. Be completely tragic and disastrous. And for Devon, he wants to it's like Davidoff wants his son Devon to step down from team liaison to really take charge. I wonder how this will pan out. Oh, phone call. Oh, from the mum.
Mum.
Congratulations, Cal! I was screaming at my TV.
All nice things, I hope.
You are the best driver on the grid right now. There, I've said it.
Thanks, Mum. How's everything?
Oh, well, funny you should ask. I've just had a call from your father.
You answered?
I suppose I was curious.
What did he want?
Well, he called to talk about you. Isn't she doing well? That kind of thing.
Okay.
And then he wished me well. And he said he had to take another call, and he went.
Weird.
Has he mentioned me at all?
I mean, we don't really talk.
No. Of course you don't. Sorry. Suppose not. Anyway, darling, well done again. I'll let you go, sweetie.
Bye, Mum.
Oh, so this is an interesting turn of events. The ex-husband is talking to the ex-wife. He asked like how she was doing, and she said she's been doing well. Well, it's kind of like very awkward, you know, for a relationship, an ex-husband to an ex-wife. I mean, after they divorced, they thought they want to go their own separate ways, but for some odd reason, they just came back together. They just came back and just started talking, very awkwardly. I mean, I have seen my fair shares of relationship problems, of course. Well, divorcing, breaking up, and a lot of other stuff. But anyways, back to Davidoff. He said he's going to take another call. But like I said before, he sounded a little bit sick. Maybe the call is from a doctor or something? Maybe. Alright, now I'm seeing the social media for Callie Maya. And it's like, quite, looks like they've made quite an impact there. Ah, Lucas Weber. He says he's another disappointing race for Ricardo and on home turf or RB to boot. Oof. Yeah, well, Ricardo has not been doing good when he was in RB like last year. That's why he got dropped off after the Singapore Grand Prix 2024. All right. So Ben says that Maya said that she and Jackson are friends now. I mean, surprising after some of their run-ins last year. PR waffle or genuine? Well, of course, as time passes, people change. Some for the better, some for the worst. Williams going backwards, well, not surprising. The email? Okay. So, this email is from the boss man. We can truly believe that Konnersport can really make others run for their money. Oh, this is from the team principal Casper himself. Oh, he wants to congratulate Callie on that victory, and also, in my opinion, that 1-2. A big haul of points for Konnersport. Ooh, looks like these emails are quite positives. Alright, this is oh, Ben Hicks, that's Callie's agent. He says it's going to be a busy week next week and only have yourself to blame. Cheeky. We'll call it to discuss some schedule changes that Casper has greenlit. Okay. But anyways, I'm just gonna leave this video out here today. Oh, and at the beginning of the video, I forgot to mention that I have an announcement. So years ago, I actually stopped making my F1 My Team career mode. It's because of a few mental issues. Well, yeah, because of a few mental issues. But I've decided to restart my F1 My Team career mode on F1 25. But I'm actually going to stream it on my Twitch channel. So my Twitch channel link is on in the description below. So yes, I'm also stream on Twitch as well. Mainly Marvel Rivals, F1, and a few other games as well. And also play with a few of my friends too. Yeah, so stay tuned. So don't forget to follow my Twitch channel so you will know like when I'm going to start my F1 25 My Team career mode, which is actually quite soon. And anyways, as for today, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and also do follow my Instagram, join my Discord server. Well, I created my Discord server so we can connect more with each other and we can learn more about each other. Yes, so until the next video, I'm gonna take my leave here, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.